Allen now looks to throw. This for his running back, McCoy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, check my 50. Hey, I-7. Alert. Wide, get wide. Monday. 50's the mark. Hey, Delta.
Allen throwing again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
Mike, 56. I got you. Slam.
They'll run on first down. McCoy. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Bills' first down. 56, right there, 56. You.
On first down, it's McCoy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Allen. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
56 is the mark. Hey, keep it up. Check. Alert. Check. Bristol, Travis. Check.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And now they'll throw with Allen. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
14, find it. Look for signal. 49, guys. Mike. Look small. Check the outs. 49.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
56.
On 2nd and 7, Allen steps away to his left. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Switch. 49.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Kill.
From the gun, a give to Penny. The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Hey. Pull it together. Mike 28. Mike 28. That's a run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Mike 28.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
28. Mike. Mike 28. Let him know. Hey, number 28.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
36 power. Run left. 49 to Mike. I smell fear in that offense.
Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 37. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Let's go double count right here. Double count. Hey, look. Mike's 49. Short. 49. Hey, I'm coming.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Mike's 49. Here we go.
And that'll set him back 5.
Come on, fellas.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
4 down. Here we go, D. It's just me and you. 49's the Mike. Watch 49. Hey, watch the leg.
Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again to McCoy. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. An explosive 38-yard pickup. He'll turn and give this to McCoy running right. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken the lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the safety creep. Back. Hey, guys, listen. Touch 50. Hey, watch. Left pass. Zoom. Gun. 19. Hey, number 28.
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Go. Alert. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Got it. Go. Watch the pass. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Gotta do better.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
In the face. Hey, number 28. Hey, 0. Check in.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mike 28. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, alert. Mike 28. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, number 28.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Watch the block. Block that. 49. 26. Mike, 49. Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on... One left. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. You must be dreaming. 49 to Mike. Watch 49. I'm coming. Hey, 0. Oh, try. Mike's 49.
Wilson will throw again. Flush to his right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. 2nd and goal from the 1.
I'm coming after you.
Throwing is Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. I got it.
Allen. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cassius Marsh. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Second down.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go. Good job right there. Mike 49. Mike 49. Further. Tighten down. There you go. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, defense.
Here's Wilson to throw. He finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Crunch.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Got it. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. Echo. 49 to Mike.
Here's Wilson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
49. All day. Go. 49 to Mike. 49. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 49 to Mike. Watch 49. Double dog.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Gun. You got off. Mike 28. Come on. Further. Hey, number 28. Mike. Good. Check in.
Now Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it'll bring up third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Go. Mike, he's coming. Check in. Check. 28, switch ball. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Play action. Now Wilson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cassius Marsh, his 2nd sack of the night.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Mike's 50. Watch the slap. Middle.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Allen to throw it. Buying time to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And some room to run now. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Allen, they'll roll him out right. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 50 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Hauschka with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
49, guys. Mike.
Run pass. Hey, 0. 49
to Mike. 49 to Mike. That's it. What's the run?
49 to
To throw is Wilson. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretcher right there turned it into a really nice game.
Check 43.
Penny, a first down carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Carter, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
He's coming. Check in. Defense wins championships, baby.
Check.
28. Mike, 28. Hey, me and you all day. Orbit. I'm coming after you. Mike, 28. Danny.
From the 39, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
12.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Here it comes. Hustle. 49 to Mike. Watch the cross.
Here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Push him back.
They'll try to run with Carson. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
49, guys. Mike, 49. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Wilson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Shaq Lawson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Mike 28. Mike 28. Get in the weight room.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
56. Mike. 56.
From the gun, Allen. Forced out to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ziggy Ansah, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Alert.
Now Allen. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Foster. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald. And an alley to run. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Go 14.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And some space here. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, 40 yards. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
We got this.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Give the sack to Barkevious Mingo, the former number 6 pick.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he gets this out to Foster on the right side. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Allen operating from the gun. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Quentin Jefferson able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Come on, fellas.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Alert!
Bravo!
To the air, Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Alpha!
Operating from the gun. Allen escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Allen's throw is complete, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
He's coming, check in. Yeah, let's get set. Be alert. Watch safety creeping. Front left.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Let's bring it. Fair. Go, guys. 4 down. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Go, 14. 49 the mark, mark 49. Rick, go. Gun. Mike's 49. Get him. 49. Friday. And it's getting in holes. 49 the mark.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here now, Roberts. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Mike. Here we go.
Back to throw. He finds McCoy. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Mike 50, 19. I'm coming. Hey, hold. Hey, we go.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And avoids the contact by sliding. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Allen to throw. This for his running back, McCoy. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The Bills on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
What?
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it wasn't really all